everyone, Sydney Carrico here. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through a lower body strength routine. So just to get warmed up, we're going to start just by doing some marching in place. Alright, you should bring your knees about to hip height, and you can go at whatever pace you want to. You can pick it up and do kind of a jog in place, or just settle back into marching. Okay, next thing we're going to do is just some side steps. So just step out, sweeping to the side. Once again, we're just getting that heart rate up before we start with our strength stuff. Sweet. Alright, about 10 more seconds here, and then we're going to transition into some glute kicks. Alright, 3, 2, and 1. Next is glute kicks. Just take your heel, hit it with your glute. You can do this in a standing position, or you can once again increase it to a light jogging position. There we go. We're just going to be here for about 30 seconds as well. About 10 more seconds, and then we're going to transition into some jumping jacks. Alright, now that we're breathing hard, we're going to do one more cardio thing and then get straight into some strength. So for the last thing here is just jumping jacks. Try to get 10 of these in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now the first strength thing that we're going to do is just going to be crab walk. So for these, you're going to put your feet about hip width apart and go into a squat position and just slowly crab walk your way across your mat. You can go about 3 steps out to the left and then back again to the right. And then pause. There we go. And if you want to take a break in between each set, you can. We're just going to be here for about 10 more seconds doing this. Alright, good form. And one more round. Okay, good job. Whew, shake those legs out. And then we're going to transition just into some regular squats. So for these, once again, feet about hip width apart, and you're just going to act like you're sitting backwards into a chair. Try to keep your back straight, and you can bend down to about a 90-degree angle or whatever feels comfortable. So you can do about this, or go all the way down. If you want to increase challenge, you can really drop it. So we're just going to do squats for about 30 seconds here. Good job, everyone. Alright, about 15 more seconds. Really make sure you don't let those knees go over your feet. Alright, 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next thing we're going to do is just some standing knee ups. So you're just going to slowly raise you're going to act like there's a string basically coming out of your knee. Lift that knee up to your hands and tap them. If you want a bit of an increased challenge for this, if you have stairs around or something you could step up on, you could do a bench step up with it. And also if you want to make this a little more cardio intensive, you can once again turn this into a light jog. Alright, let's be here for about 20 more seconds. Establish a rhythm here. Comfortable pace for yourself. Alright, about 10 more seconds, and then we're going to transition into some more squats. Alright, okay, next thing is going to be something called the squat twist. So same form as the first squats that we were doing, but with these you're kind of going to incorporate the crab walk and a squat. So we're going to squat down, hold it, and then twist to the side, and then rise. And you're just going to go around 4 times until you're back to the front. So squat down, twist, and rise. Squat down, twist, and rise. There we go. Alright, one more. Well, one more circle, sorry. Alright, so we're going to do that one more time at a quicker pace. Squat down and rise. Down and rise. Down and rise. And back to center. Beautiful. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is going to be some lunges. So we're just going to kind of take a break, do a couple side steps here, catch our breath because that was a lot of strength there. So just gather yourself for a few seconds here. Get ready for some lunges in about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So for these, you're just going to want to step forward, bend the leg down. You should have a 90-degree bend at both legs, and then rise back to the top or the back of your mat. Alright, we're just going to be here for about 30 seconds doing this. you want an increase challenge for these, you can step your foot backwards and go into forwards, making it like a double lunge almost. But if you need to rest at the top, that is okay as well. And then also just go down to however far feels comfortable for you. All right, we're going to be here for about 15 more seconds. Get in as many reps as you can. Really make sure that knee doesn't go past your foot. Keeping that proper form. All right, let's try to get 2 more reps in. 1 and 2, and then rise back to the center of your mat, and we're going to transition into some calf raises. So for these, your feet should be about a little bit less than hip width, and then you're just going to rise up on your toes and slowly sink back down. We're going to be here for about 30 seconds, and if you want an increased challenge for this, you can do single calf leg raises, or single calf leg raises, so you can just do one leg at a time and alternate. All right, about 15 more seconds here. Another challenge you could do for this is if you have stairs, you can stand off the edge of them and have your heels hanging off the back. And then do your calf raises from there. All right. Okay, next we're going to be doing some more lunges. But this time we're going to be doing side lunges. So you're going to face forward, and then you're just going to step out onto whichever side feels more comfortable for you. And then just squat down. The leg that you're squatting on should be about at like a 90-degree angle when you take that bend, but then keep the other leg straight, and you can just alternate sides. And if you want an increased challenge, you can pulse like so, or you can just hold it stagnant and then go back to center, but just do whatever's comfortable. We're going to be here for about 20 more seconds. Stuff. Really try to make sure your feet stay in line. Make sure you're not stepping out in front or behind the other leg. And once again, don't let that knee pass that foot. And try to keep your back in a neutral, straight position. All right, about 5 more seconds here. Okay, all right, and then back to center. The next thing we're going to be doing is going to be Russian deadlifts. So if you have weights and want to use them for this, that is totally fine, but you can also do body weight as well. So for these, you keep your spine in neutral position and then just slowly lower your hands, kind of grazing your thighs and your calves, grazing your thighs and your shins with your hands. And then slowly rise back up to standing position. There we go. And these are meant to be taken slow, so just do them at your own pace. We're going to be here for about 30 seconds. These are really meant to work the hamstring muscles. All right, about 15 more seconds here. Make sure that spine stays in the neutral position. Eyes should stay forward. All right, 5 more seconds. Getting a couple more reps. Okay. All right, and then back to the center of your mat. We're going to be doing some sumo squats now. So these are the same as regular squats, except for your feet are going to be spread past your hips about whatever feels comfortable, a few inches. And you're going to like point your feet outward a little bit. And when you squat, you're just going to sit back like you're sitting in a chair and then rise back up to center again. These squats work more of your inner thigh muscles. And usually you can go down to about this, or if you really want an increased challenge, you can go down to the whole 90 degrees. Or you can pulse at the bottom, like so. Good form. All right, we're going to be here for about 10 more seconds, and then we're going to be transitioning onto the floor for some leg work. Okay, getting a few more reps here. And also, if you want to increase challenge for these, if you ever want to do them on your own, you can just hold a heavy weight or some books while you squat down to add some extra resistance. All right. Woo, okay, that's all for the standing portion of this. Go ahead and shake those legs out, and then slowly make your way down to the mat. laying on your side. It doesn't matter which side you choose to do first. We're going to do both of them. Okay? So for the first exercise, you're going to be laying like parallel on the ground with your legs stacked upon each other. And the first thing you're going to be doing is you're going to draw your heels in closer to your body, and we're going to be doing clamshells. So you just open that top leg up and then slowly lower it back down. All right, we're going to do all these exercises for about 30 seconds. And these work your outer hip muscles. And this should be a slow, controlled movement. All right, about 5 more seconds here, and then we're going to extend our legs straight again. 3, 2, and 1. So legs straight out, and then we're just going to do leg lifts. So once again, you can be propped up on your elbow like this, or you can lay down like so, whatever you find more comfortable. And this should once again be a slow and controlled movement. Up and down. You shouldn't let your body rock backwards or forwards. Try to keep that same stiff, like neutral position throughout your body. All right, about 5 more seconds here. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is going to be an inner leg lift. So for these, you're just going to put your foot in front of your knee and then slowly raise that leg underneath just upwards. And we're going to be here for about 30 seconds as well. And like I said about the other ones, it should be a slow, controlled movement. And also, if you do want an increased challenge for this, you can pulse your leg at the top or just hold it there for a bit more of a challenge. All right, let's do about 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Ooh, good stuff. If you need to stretch out your quad while you're down here, go ahead, get that in for a few seconds. Just relax. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. So flip around. Okay. And then once again, we're going to start out with the clams. So you can have yourself propped up like this or laying on the ground, whatever feels comfortable to you. And you're going to draw your heels in closer to your glutes and then just slowly open and close those thighs. Try not to let your body move during this, just your legs, so you can really target those hip muscles. Okay, we'll be here for about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then transition to the outer leg lifts. Once again, body stays parallel, and just slowly lift that leg up and lower it back down onto the bottom leg. And like I said, another increased challenge for this one is you can pulse at the top or just hold it, whatever feels comfortable. All right, about 5 more seconds here, and then we're going to go back to the inner leg lifts. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and then place that foot in front of your knee right here, and just slowly lift that bottom leg up off the ground. Target those inner thigh muscles, making sure your whole body stays in a parallel, neutral position, and try to really just focus on only moving your legs. All right, good stuff. We're going to be here for about 10 more seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we're going to slowly make our way onto our hands and knees. So while we're in this position for all the exercises, you are going to be in a tabletop position, and your hands should be directly under your shoulders, and your knees should be directly under your hips. So the first thing we're going to do in this position is bird dogs. So you're going to take one arm, reach it forward, and then kick one leg back, and then slowly lower it back onto the ground. You should be doing opposite arms and hands during this. And you have to keep your spine in a neutral position and your eyes facing forward. This really works your rector spinae, which is important, keeping balance and posture. All right, and if you want a bit of an increased challenge, you can add a crunch in the middle. Get some of those abdominal muscles working. All right, we're going to be here for about 5 more seconds. Really reach. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the next thing you're going to be doing is donkey kicks. So it's kind of like the bird dogs, but instead of keeping your leg straight, you're just going to kick it backwards, and then you're also going to keep your arms planted on the ground. So make sure you keep that leg at about a 90-degree angle, and then just lift it up like you're kicking into the sky like a donkey. All right, this really targets those glutes. It's also kind of fun, I think. Okay, we're going to be here for about 5 more seconds before we switch to the other side. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, other side. Same thing. Foot into the air at about a 90-degree angle. And try not to move your hips. Keep your spine in a neutral position and eyes facing forward. And your weight should be evenly distributed on your hands in the front. All right, let's do this for about 10 more seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next exercise in this position is going to be the fire hydrant kick. So for these, it's keeping your leg in the same 90-degree position, but instead of going backwards, you're going to open it up like you're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. I guess that's where they get their name. And you're slowly just going to kind of bring it up as far as you can go and then back down. And it should be a slow and controlled movement. All right. Let's stay here for about 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Same thing. Making sure to keep your eyes facing forward and your spine in a neutral position. And once again, that weight should be distributed evenly among your hands. All right, let's do about 10 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is going to be like the donkey kicks, but instead of keep kicking that leg back, we're just going to keep it straight. So it's going to go like this. It's like the bird dog without the arms. All right, great form. Okay, switch to the other side. And we're going to do about 10 seconds here as well. 10. All right, 3 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to transition onto our back for some abdominal work and some glute bridges before we wrap it up. So from here, you're just going to lay on your back, and you're going to have your feet about a foot from your glutes or whatever feels comfortable. And you're going to lay down, keeping your shoulders square on the ground. You're going to be looking straight up and slowly just lift your hips into the sky. And we're just going to do that repeatedly over and over again for about 30 seconds. If you want an increased challenge for this, you can just pause at the top and hold it until I call time. Or if you want an even more challenge for this, you can just do one leg at a time, like so. Oh, my shoe's untied. All right, switch sides. Okay, about 10 more seconds here. And then we're going to do some abdominal work and then some stretching, and that's going to be all for today. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Okay. So the last little thing we're going to do is just some abdominal exercises. So the first one we're going to do is going to be penguins. So we're going to stay in the same position, and then just reach for our toes. Your shoulders should be slightly lifted off the mat, but not too far. And if you want an increased challenge for this, you can scoot your feet away from your glutes and have to reach further. All right, going to be here for about 10 more seconds. Try to get in as many reps as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is just going to be some crunches. So for these, you can have your hands behind your head or crossed across your chest. And you're just going to slowly lift your neck up off the ground. Make sure you're not pulling on your head when you go up, and it's just a strength coming from your abs and not like your shoulder, just your neck. All right. And if you do want an increased challenge for these, you could find a weight at home, a heavy book or something, and then just slowly do that with that placed on top of your chest. All right, about 10 more seconds here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that's all we're going to be doing for the abdominal exercises, but now we're going to go into some stretching. So for stretching, I'm just going to have you sit up, and then we're just going to do a toe reach forward. So reach as far as you can, try to grab those toes and pull them back if you can to target those calf muscles. Really just let your body relax here. That was a tough workout. I'm breathing pretty hard. All right. Whew. And whenever you're ready, you're going to open your legs into a V, and then we're just going to reach towards each side so we can deepen that stretch in our hamstrings. Just relax here for a few seconds. Take a few deep breaths. All right. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Okay, rise back to center and then reach for the other side. All right, we're going to do 3 deep breaths here. So inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Big deep breath and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Okay, awesome. All right, last thing is we're just going to stand up. Whew. And then we're just going to do a quad stretch. So grab that ankle if you can. Grab a partner if you need to use a table or something to support yourself. And then just pull that as tight as you can so it stretches out those quads because we did a lot of quad work today. All right. And other side. Ooh, lost my balance. Just hold that in. Take a few deep breaths here. Ooh, all right. Good job, everyone.